sorry I haven't been on in a while. Got a few things to say. So I ordered some stuff, and some of it had to do with getting stuff ready for a computer build. So I ended up ordering a UPS and monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, and headset. So yeah, basically the peripherals necessary to test out that a computer was working and actually make it functional. So I got that stuff. Well, the headset's coming tomorrow, but all of that stuff arrived. And then I also got the mounting stuff for the webcam that I'm using. So this is what I was talking about. So I take that. Yep, and then so yeah, right now, like I said, my webcam is just kind of like hanging there. So this will allow me to actually permanently or actually attach it in a serious way to the webcam holder that I'm using. So that'll be exciting. And this will also this should allow me basically, no matter where I put the stand for the webcam attachment, I should always be able to get like whatever angle I want now, because like if I want it upside down, I can always just like do something like this, where this is attached to the stand arm and it just folds back and the camera is there. Otherwise I can have it coming out and have this at any different angle, plus there's some angle on the head on the stand. So yeah, basically no matter where I put anything now, I can get the webcam situated how I want it. So that's exciting. And I also got some Magic the Gathering stuff. I got these. So these are not the standard ones that I got, but I heard that these are actually better. And like does appear to be a noticeable difference. These ones don't seem quite as shiny, but yeah, I'll worry about that later. But yeah, I got 100 of the Platinum series of 9 sleeve pockets. So I'll see how those look a bit later on. I was just curious because I didn't really know. Anyways, so after this video is over, I'll attach the webcam to the stand better with the new hardware, and then I'll do a video sorting some Alon Ket cards. But for now, let's open up a Throne of Eldraine pack. So this is from the booster box. So I'm not really sure what's going on computer-wise at the moment, but Monday I'm probably going to just buy the desk and chair. More than likely. Ardenvale Paladin. And I don't feel like waiting a lot longer to get them. I don't know, the plan was to hold off this weekend, get some stuff done next week, and then basically work on the computer towards the end of this month, but I might end up doing it a bit differently. Mistford River Turtle. So, one of the things, so I want to build a computer that was better than the previous computer I built. So, CPU wise, the CPU I'm looking at is better than the last CPU I had by like 50%. The last CPU I had was a 7600K. So a bit old at this point, but not too bad. Which the one I'm looking at, the 2700 Weaselback Redcap, is better than. So that's all good. But what I wasn't expecting was how good the graphics card from my last computer was. The last graphics card I had was a 980 Ti, which is still good. Like, it's number 30 in terms of CPU performance at the moment, but there's only like 5. I'm trying to go AMD this time, fairy godmother, and there's only like 5 AMD cards that are better than it, so I ended up switching to a different card. The build now has a 5700 in it. I'm thinking of just staying with the 5700, but I could always go with like the 5700X or something, or XT. So I'm thinking about that, but it's not a huge issue for me at the moment. So what it is, though, is that I only have like $450 in the bank at the moment. Garenberg Carver. And yeah, with rent and bills, I'm probably looking at around $650-ish. But that's not a huge problem because I'll get paid between like Monday and Wednesday of this week by my job, which like my paycheck alone will be like twice that amount almost. So it's like, it's not an issue, but it means that I'm not going to have enough money to buy the PC until my next paycheck in mid-November. I'm probably going to have about $700 left to play with once this paycheck, once I pay my bill, it's about $700. So once I'm probably just gonna get a computer desk and chair just because it's convenient, and then wait a bit until my next paycheck, festive funeral, and after I get that, then go about buying the computer parts. Because at a minimum, what I would need to buy together would be the motherboard, RAM, CPU, and power supply. I can skip the hard drives and the hard disks and the case and everything, but it's like I would literally get those just to make sure that they work, and that would. I mean, it's doable, but it's like, what's the point? So, yeah, I'm probably just going to wait for my paycheck afterwards. I may end up buying like windows and the case fans and some cabling stuff, but I don't plan on buying anything that like would be a serious issue if it came back that it wasn't functional. That was Unexplained Vision. Night of the Keep is next. So the monitor I got, I kind of just on a whim upgraded that as well. Night of the Keep, and spent a lot more money on that than I was expecting, like $200 more. Oh yeah, the graphics card is like $200 more. The monitor I got is a 27-inch 1440p IPS monitor capable of pushing 144 hertz and a 1 millisecond latency. So it's good. At the moment I have two tablets. One of the tablets is hooked up to the display port, and the other is hooked up to the HDMI port, and they are both working. So yeah, the monitor looks good. I can't wait to get it hooked up to an actual gaming computer, because at the moment the tablets have trouble being able to push out frames to it. All right, Wicked Guardian 109, 108, 109. 4 mana, 4/2. When Wicked Guardian enters the battlefield, you may have it deal 2 damage to another creature you control. If you do, draw a card. Yeah. Some are born to greatness. You are born to scrub greatness's floors. Oh, like Cinderella, the Wicked Stepmother. Yeah. All right, Wicked Guardian. Close enough. So, yeah. So, I mean, the monitor functions and it looks nice. But one of the things about the desk is it would make it much more stable, because like right now I have it floating on the edge of Prophet of the Peak. I have it floating on the edge of the coffee table, and the coffee table was never steady to begin with. So like I'm gonna have to be careful about not like bumping it and making it fall. But that's fine for a while. Um, Prophet of the Peak. I assume that's something to do with Bambi, but I'm not sure. Alright, Enchanted Carriage. The art on that looks really nice. Definitely Cinderella. When Enchanted Carriage enters the battlefield, create two 1/1 white mouse creature tokens. Crew of 2. Tap any number of creatures you control with power 2 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Alright, 5 mana for a 4/4. Not great considering that you're going to lose 2 creatures just to attack with it, so it's a thing. I mean, you could just have the mice that get creative with it, but still. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I kind of want to get a desk that I can put against the wall so that the thing has less chance of falling off and cracking. But other than that, it's nice. I sit close enough to it that it's like actually having a TV. It's that big, so it's exciting. Mad Ratter. 130, which goes right there. Is there? No, there's not a shiny in this one. It's also like exciting because there are a bunch of games that I want to buy, but I haven't been buying since I don't have a computer. Inspiring Veteran. Like, for example, the new Ace Combat game, the new Tropico 6, Inspiring Veteran, the new, Ace Combat, Tropico 6, the Crew 2, Resonance of Fate, pretty much all of the Final Fantasy series. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to be playing, but I don't have the because I didn't have a computer, I wasn't going to just buy them on a whim that I would someday. So once I get the computer, I'll probably need to buy some Magic the Gathering stuff because I'll probably be quizzed out at them again. At which point afterwards, I may start buying some of these high-end games that I've been missing out on for the past year and a half, 2 years, and yeah, start streaming those as well. Yeah. Doom Foretold, 4 mana, a white and a black. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life. You draw a card, you gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Then you sacrifice Doom Foretold. In the end, death usually has its way. Oh, I didn't read. Did I read? No. I didn't have any. Alright, well, 87 goes there. In the end, death usually has its way. So yeah, what's the other one? Mad Ratter. Oh, the Mad Ratter. Yeah, the Pied Piper. Gather round and tell me all from the courts and castles. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, and I'll probably also end up getting a second webcam. I have like one of those flexi stands or whatever that I can use to mount a GoPro, but I don't have, or mount a webcam, but I don't have a place to really. At the moment, I don't have the power to hook both of them up, but once I get a desktop computer, I'm hoping that like having it stationary and running cables to and from it will be better. Like right now, I'm using an Ethernet to USB converter for the internet on this, which I'm not sure if that's great or if that's horrible on an adventure. But basically means that I have an Ethernet cable that runs from here to where my computer normally is, which is close to the modem. Then I run a cable back to here and have the computer, the tablet sitting right here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 new cards, including 1 lance. Yay. I'm hoping that once I get the desktop, I'll be able to just run this to the desktop and have the tablet without having to be plugged into anything, just sitting on the side. Because right now, like every time I come over here to do a stream or something, I have to unplug my tablet from over there, bring it over here. I bring the power cable, the Ethernet, along with the Ethernet extension, and then yeah. So it's kind of a hassle to get the to do these streams. I'm hoping that once once I get the desktop, I'll be able to just hook these things up permanently, start the stream on my desktop, and bring the tablet over here just by itself. And yeah, do it that way. So it'll be much less like me having to move stuff around every time I want to do these, and more just I start the stream, I come over here, and voila, it works. So that's kind of the hope for the desktop. Plus, just leaving the webcam set, the second webcam set up on me, so I can basically stream whenever. And with a PC capable of running things like the Crew 2, etc., I should have significant interest in actually playing. Like when I come home, instead of just sitting here and watching TV or something, of coming home and being like, okay, I'm just gonna fire up the Crew 2 for a little bit and play some of that online and stuff. So yeah, that's going on. So yeah, I'm going to get the webcam hooked up, and then I'm going to do the sorting of the blue cards from Amonkhet. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything else yet, but I'm definitely doing the blue cards. So yep, I'll see you guys in